Okay, y'all, we are finally starting on the cornfield, the miniature cornfield. We're getting ready to clean up the pile of trash right here, which is basically just leftover cardboard that I laid down to kind of kill some of the weeds. So yeah, we're gonna clean that up and I'll come back to you. We got the big pile of cardboard all cleaned off. And so now we have a clean slate to work with. We still have a few pieces of grass areas around the edges, right in there. Um, so we'll take care of that, pull those up, and then we're going to add soil on top of this red clay because it's just really hard. I think we just need to add some soil onto it before we can get started. So we'll do that next. Okay, so we have some of the weeds pulled up and we've laid ground soil on top of the hard red clay. And then next I just have to add my cornstarch into the planting area. So I'm going to do that nice little V in corn. In each of my planting holes, I'm going to add some, this is a mix of um, crab and shell, um, worm poop. um, let's see, what else is in here? Blood meal and bone meal. And then I'm going to, this is the first time I've tried this brand, but I'm going to add this plant food in each planting hole also. And that's it. That's all I'm going to add, which is enough. And then I'm going to plant my corn. All right. This ground back here is so rock hard. I cannot even begin to break it up. So I'm having to water it down really good before I can start planting. It's super hard. I'm going to work in small areas because I don't know how much of this space I actually need. So I'm just going to start here in the corner and then work my way probably to this side, and then if I need that side, I'll use it. Okay, then I'm going to start a second row right along here, and then a third row. Okay, all the corn that I grew is planted. I did the one area in the back, and what I'm going to do is start a second round and plant it over here on the side, because the sun comes from, it'll hit this part first. So if I start the second round, it should be okay. And I wanted to show you, this is the Burpee's on deck corn. And so I planted it pretty close because this corn is supposed to be grown in pots. So it gets about 5 feet tall, so it's not as tall as your typical corn. And like I said, it's bred to be planted in pots on a patio. I did it in the ground last year and it turned out great. So we're going to see what happens this year. Okay, so I've got my corn planted. That's the only project I had for today. My older son was helping me with the clearing part, and he poured the soil out for me, but he does not want to be on YouTube at all, so I couldn't show those pieces. But he was a big help, and I thank him. So that's it. Happy gardening.